back to our channel. I'm Sean.
And I'm Andrew.
She's Drew and he's Nash and we are
The East fam. What up?
This is a fun one. UniQorn Coffee. We have 5 exotic, or how many? 3, 4. We have a few.
3, 5.
Recipes.
Oh yeah, 5 exotic.
I don't think it's 5. I think it's 4. I'm not sure. It's 3. Can't count. 3 exotic coffee recipes for you guys to try today. So
No, I think it's 5.
It's 3.
You sure?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We've been making the same coffee drink for about 10 years. We're like, we need to mix it up. So we found the tallest barista we could find. MacKenzie right here.
Everybody.
He is a barista trainer. He knows his stuff.
He's not only a barista, he trains barista. He is the sensei.
If you will.
Yes.
So thanks for joining us.
Oh, gladly, gladly.
Yes.
And as you guys have already talked about, I've prepared somewhere around 3 or 5 beverages to show you guys. Just so, like, you know, if you have any sort of coffee setup at your house, you should be able to do these at home, because like you can go anywhere and get, you know, a classic cappuccino, and you should know how to make those at your house. But this will just be a way to like spice everything up and make it, you know, make sure you have your own drink for every season.
I love it. On a bouginess scale of 1 to 5, where are we?
Oh man.
5 being the highest.
4.
Wow.
Say
Okay,
What's
so
the
we're
bougiest coffee you've ever made?
The bougiest coffee I've ever made?
Yeah.
Actually, you'll like this. I made one. I made one years ago. I made one years ago called Football Season. It was an apple cider caramel, and I thought it tasted like fall when I made football season.
The fact that you say
That's
caramel
pretty
has
bougie.
caramel is bougie. Awesome. All right. So Sean and I usually make cappuccino,
Almond
drip
milk or
coffee.
oat milk
Yeah.
cappuccinos?
Drip coffee,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much it. So what do we have in store?
We just learned how to do a French press, but it's
Yeah.
probably wrong.
Oh, we'll do a French press too.
Okay.
And I'll show you other things you can do with the French press besides like morning coffee.
Wait, you can do more?
Oh yes. Oh. But
What? Sorry, before we get started, can we all look at the camera and raise our right eyebrow?
Why?
And then raise our left eyebrow? I was just noticing, I feel like we all have pretty good
I can't.
eyebrow articulation.
Yeah.
Raise both.
That's my right.
years of practice.
Okay, anyway,
That's my left.
that was a detour. Let's get back to it.
Okay, what's the first one?
So I think the first and easiest one for everybody, because everyone has these 2 ingredients at home, is going to be
Rose petals and
is
rose
gonna
water.
be, is just
Yeah.
you take a handful of rose petals and you put those in.
I've never actually had just a rose petal.
I don't think you
petal.
eat that.
Oh.
Do you eat them?
They're edible.
They're disgusting. First of all,
They taste like perfume.
that's terrible.
What did you do?
Hold on. First of all, I'm excited
like
to
it.
see how you make that taste good. But
This
here we
is
go.
this is the garnish.
Okay.
This is,
So you're not
It's
supposed
like-
to take a hand.
no, it's like eating this whole lime.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Which I should also.
Oh.
Okay. Well done. All right. I'll tone it down. My bad.
So let's start with honey.
Yes.
This particular can I logo this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
I just wanna,
Yeah.
which is their family's
That's right.
honey
Yes.
company.
Wow. Thank you, MacKenzie.
You don't even really need to measure it. It's mainly, no matter what you're working with, I always say it's enough to cover about half of the bottom of the cup, because honey's super sweet anyway.
Just like you, man.
Yeah.
Exactly like her. So just get enough in there, just to coat the bottom of the cup. I'd say, you know, probably a teaspoon.
Okay.
Let's say. And then almost every shop I've ever worked has had this exact honey cinnamon latte. But you can mix up the spices in any.
That's like Andrew's favorite.
Oh man. And like if a coffee shop doesn't have a honey cinnamon latte, you should turn around and leave and then go find someone that sells UniQorn Coffee. 'Cause they'll have a honey cinnamon latte.
Oh yeah.
But you know, for example, just random spices they had in their drawer, like turmeric gold, ginger spice. I've used cardamom before, but any dry spice
Is that a rapper?
with honey is now.
Okay.
After we go from YouTube to SoundCloud.
There we go.
So with all these drinks, you can, you know, prep the ingredients into the cup you're going to use, and then literally just pour the espresso right on top of it, because the heat of the espresso will mix up with whatever syrup, honey, whatever you're doing.
See, I always try to put it in afterwards.
Learning
It
lesson
never
number
works.
1.
Yeah. less than more, especially for some of the ice ones. If you mix it up with your espresso, then it and the espresso become one. And no matter what you dump it into, it'll be even throughout. So let's
Hey, another quick detour. MacKenzie, you ever done the cinnamon challenge?
No.
Have you ever done the
Stop
cinnamon
it.
challenge?
That's really dangerous.
You just take a
It's really
spoonful of
dangerous.
cinnamon and then eat it. And try to
it's like, now do the cayenne challenge.
It's immediate. Hold on.
I'm about to draw.
You want a teaspoon?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Okay, I literally have 2 children. My daughter, who's 9 months, is actually more responsible than my husband.
It burns in my mouth.
Okay, back to the coffee.
Yeah, my bad.
So see how it
Mix this together.
yeah, even though honey is incredibly thick, like if you put
Yeah.
it directly into, you're never gonna get to mix up, and your last sip is gonna be way too sweet. But you mix it before, it all incorporates, and even the dry spices, which you wouldn't mix in anything else.
I've actually seen someone put it in the milk before they froth it. Does that work?
Yeah,
Or is that like a weird thing?
you can do that. I never recommend it with a home machine because a lot of the spices, or like if you sweeten your milk, like with honey, like let's say you were to steam this whole thing, that can get into your steam well and like damage your machine over time.
So what are you looking for with the steam?
What you mainly want is just to gradually add air and try your best, even with a home machine, to get a vortex. So, so if you've got your milk spinning, any air that you add to the milk is going to fully incorporate into the rest of the milk. That's what keeps you from getting foam, hot
As
milk.
it's hot.
Gets you just froth the milk all throughout. So this is oat milk. Steamed with a home machine, so don't embarrass yourself. I hope so. At least a little heart. At least a little one. For oat milk, I won't complain.
It's
So you want to try it?
I'm gonna
beautiful.
give my wife another heart latte, art MacKenzie. Do it.
Yeah. Well, you get the next one. For yours, I'm gonna pour my whole phone number into it.
How good is that?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Better than what we've made. That's really good.
That is the best cup of coffee ever made in this house.
I've rendered him speechless.
That's really good.
I think that's the cinnamon, not you.
Thank you. I blame the coffee.
Can you do pumpkin
Itself.
spice in the fall?
Yeah, you can actually I think people overcomplicate pumpkin spice. You
Okay.
can get a great pumpkin spice latte exactly with what you're.
Just like this, but
Right.
you add pumpkin.
But you add pumpkin spices, like make your own little spice mixture. Or use one that's just pumpkin spice. A lot of people use, brown sugar and pumpkin puree, and
Yeah.
it's really extra.
Yeah.
And it also just, it's not any better than just the straight spices.
This is really good.
What is the difference between a latte and a cappuccino, technically speaking?
Technically speaking, it's size and amount of foam.
Okay.
So cappuccinos are typically known for having more foam. You've seen some traditional Italian will scoop the foam on.
Yeah.
Nashville coffee shops, most third wave coffee, they're just going to kind of have it's about an 8-ounce cup, and the foam will sort of separate on its own if you just steam it. Maybe even a little bit more frothy than a latte.
Wait, why is it Italian coffee? It's super, super airy foam. And then here, I feel like it's more creamy.
Yeah, there's just different traditions. It's the same as beer in the UK is a little warmer and a little flatter. Here we like our coffee a little, or at least with the third wave coffee movement, we like it a little lighter roasted.
What's a third wave coffee?
Third wave, I'd say that kind of like the coffee you guys have, where it's coffee that's not, if you think of a lot of, I won't name any places, but if you think of older coffee companies, they focus a lot on super darkly roasted coffee.
Okay.
And so with one of your beans that is a dark roast, you can even tell, even though it's darker, the beans themselves aren't oily.
Yeah.
Because when you see oily beans, what's happened is you've roasted out all the natural oils in the coffee, and now they're on the surface and they spoil. So if you ever smell super, super dark coffee from a grocery store where you can see the oil, it'll smell almost fishy because the oils have soured. Whereas all three of your roasts, honestly, even the darker ones, you can tell the beans themselves are clean, so they retain the oils even though they're darker.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Is that like our first good like?
I call it great. I call it great. Yeah. Don't forget your garnish.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
No,
not yet. We have a rose one.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Also, let us know if you want to see MacKenzie in more videos. I had a
Obviously.
blast.
I know.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Please bring me back. I'll teach people how to make coffee equipment. We can even try like weird experimental methods.
Yeah. Quick question: is part of the job description of being a barista you have to wear like glasses and beard?
No, not officially.
Okay.
You are ostracized from the community.
All right. Yeah.
Also, please, if we have comments, comment down below ingredients that you would like us to try to implement into a coffee drink or a coffee cocktail.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
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 That'd be awesome.
Also, if you guys want to try to make some of these at home, you can pick up some UniQorn Coffee beans with the link down in the description.
As well as the recipes.
That's
We'll link them
right.
down below.
That's right. Anyway, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. This is the East Fam. Out.